You got your pistol? Okay.
Real fast, turning around out the gate and got out of my car and I locked the gate.
At the gunfire in a confrontation between a landowner and a man accused of trespassing.
For the first time, see the high definition.
Over in front of the gate, and I only realised then they were expecting Mummy to come back with the key. She was gone.
Will we go that way? Go. Where do I go? Go.
Number 5. Farmer Furious. All right, picture this. Farmer Robert Hooper, a fourth-generation farmer, just had enough. Some dude parked his car on Hooper's land, and it wasn't just any parking violation, it was a full-on countryside showdown. Hooper, with the patience of a saint, initially asked the driver to move the darn car himself, but oh no, that wasn't the end of it. Moments later, our man Hooper got a taste of some unexpected fisticuffs when he was punched by the car owner. Now you can only push a farmer so far. Fast forward to the highlight reel, Hooper decides he's had it, channels his interaction hero, and literally forces the car off his property. Move over, Vin Diesel, we've got Farmer Furious in town. The jury, in all their wisdom, watched this drama unfold and declared, yep, that seems like reasonable force to defend one's turf. So, Hooper walks away not guilty of dangerous driving or causing criminal damage. It's like the countryside version of a courtroom thriller, but with tractors instead of lawyers.
It gives people a picture that, what life can be like when, you live in quite a remote place.
These people can't just come and cause trouble in the area and get away with it.
Please come and enjoy it. We want you to enjoy it, but with a bit of respect.
Happens if we don't get some result like this, we could expect a lot more switch.
But here's the kicker. Hooper's friends are cheering him on, claiming he's not just a farmer, but a defender of the countryside. They argue that this is a statement. Hey, troublemakers, you can't just waltz into our remote paradise and cause chaos. As Hooper and his wife leave the court, there's a collective sigh of relief. The verdict isn't just a win for Hooper, it's a win for all the folks living peacefully in the boonies. Hooper's supporters are shouting, enjoy our slice of heaven, but do it with respect, or Farmer Furious might just roll up. So, there you have it, a countryside saga of car battles, punches thrown, and justice served, with a side of rural charm. Life in the remote lanes just got a whole lot more interesting thanks to Farmer Hooper and his epic showdown. Number 4. Vegans sprayed by poop. The frustrated farmer, fueled by irritation with the trespassing vegans on his property, decided to take matters into his own hands. Armed with a powerful weapon of annoyance, he chose a rather unconventional approach, a spray of manure. Picture this: a gleeful farmer, armed with poop-filled sprayer, unleashing a cascade of fertilizer fury on the unsuspecting protesters. In a comical twist, the protesters found themselves caught in a storm of stinky justice, forcing them to reconsider their choice of battleground. The farmer's retaliatory act, while unconventional, added a humorous touch to the clash of ideologies on his turf. Number 3. Farmer records the chase. Let's flip the POV and watch this crazy footage recorded by the farmers themselves. In a twist of unexpected events, the farmer and his family found themselves entangled in another trespasser saga on their family property. Armed and prepared, as is customary due to past run-ins, the family ventured forth to investigate the latest intrusion. As they approached the scene, the trespasser, caught red-handed, attempted a clumsy escape. Stumbling and fumbling, the intruder exhibited signs of intoxication or substance influence. The family, well aware of the potential dangers posed by such encounters, proceeded cautiously. With no immediate access to cell signal in their rural haven, the family had to rely on their own resources.
I only see one person, but right down here, that just tripped and fell, so.
You got your pistol? Okay. All right, Kevin, so every time we come down here, what do we have to deal with?
Trespassers.
Trespassers?
I just call law enforcement or anything like that. You gotta come down here ready to deal with whatever you gotta deal with. So.
And the last time.
As the lone trespasser made a hasty retreat, the farmer, armed and vigilant, decided to give chase, navigating the uneven terrain with determination. The pursuit unfolded through the woods. The trespasser attempted to conceal herself near a creek. A game of cat and mouse ensued, with the narrator maintaining a safe distance, wary of the unpredictable nature of such encounters. Fortunately, the trespasser chose to veer off in another direction, avoiding a direct confrontation. The family, although relieved that the situation didn't escalate, couldn't shake off the frustration of yet another intrusion on their cherished family time. In this rural setting, the family grappled not only with the challenges of safeguarding their property, but also with the ongoing nuisance of trespassers engaging in illicit activities. The narrator, armed but cautious, exemplified the delicate balance required when dealing with such unexpected guests in their secluded retreat.
Some of our stuff that we keep down here or what, so you always want to check it out, but normally 90% of the time.
Marshals to get them out of this area.
Yep.
I don't know, because they don't want to deal with them. Nobody wants to deal with them. There's a situation for everyone involved.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just stop trespassing, people.
Hopefully we don't got to deal with the trespassers every time. The water is nice and clean. It is not flooded. We've got 5 inches.
For pulling off a move that puts action movie heroes to shame. Picture this. Last Tuesday afternoon, Anne spots a bunch of shady characters doing some sus stuff in her yard. Now, most grandmas might just call the cops and wait, but not Anne. She kicks it up a notch. Anne channels her inner action star, bolts for the gate, and slams it shut with a padlock, trapping the unsuspecting troublemakers inside. Imagine the shock on their faces when they realize Grandma means business. As if that's not enough, Anne hops into her car, does a superhero-style reverse, and parks it right in front of the gate. These guys must have felt like they stumbled into a granny-themed action movie, but oh, it gets better. The trapped dudes start losing it, shaking the gate, and yelling all kinds of colorful language at Anne. They're probably thinking, "Come on, let us out, lady." But Anne, being the absolute legend she is, decides to play it cool. Instead of caving in to their demands, she casually tells them she's off to get the keys to release them. Guess what? She doesn't. Anne heads home and dials up the guards.
Real fast, turned around out the gate and got out of my car and I locked the gate.
Charged and will all appear before Navan District Court next month.
Over in front of the gate, and I only realised then they were expecting Mummy to come back with the key. She was gone for.
When the law shows up, the 3 wannabe intruders are stuck inside, looking like frustrated toddlers denied their favorite toy. The guards slap cuffs on them and bam, justice served. Now, Anne might have taken a risk, but she's not backing down. She's psyched about her new title, Superman. It's a title earned through grit and grandma glory. So there you have it, a tale of a fearless granny putting the lock on trouble and giving those trespassers a story to tell behind bars. Hats off to you, Grandma Ann Curtis.
They're calling me the kids. Putting the lock on it, they were at the gate. And your man jumped out of the car, the driver, and he was shit.
Yard.
Number 1. Wild Darren D. Alright, buckle up for a wild ride through this crazy showdown between a landowner and a biker dude. The video is like something out of an action movie, but trust me, it's real-life drama. There's this landowner, let's call him Darren D., who apparently wasn't too thrilled about motorcyclists roaming around his turf. Jared Parker, just your regular biker, innocently riding near Washougal, spotted Darren from a distance and thought, hey, let's have a chat about this, man to man. But hold on, things take a turn for the insane. As Jared approaches, Darren unleashes a barrage of bullets, 5 rounds to be exact, directly at him. Jared hits the brakes, dives to the ground, and scrapes himself up just to avoid becoming a human target. Real-life action movie vibes, right? Now here's where it gets even crazier. After this insane shooting episode, Darren starts charging towards Jared's bike like a man possessed. Jared, bewildered and probably questioning his life choices, manages to mutter something about being on a public road. But Darren isn't having any of it. He's all about his property rights, yelling, "Get off my property!"
At the gunfire in a confrontation between a landowner and a man accused of trespassing.
For the first time, see the high definition.
So I was just going to go up and have a friendly conversation with him. He stepped out onto the power line road.
Oh, never come back. Is that a real gun?
Deputies say this man is Darren Deagle.
I'm off. Will we go that way? Go. Where do I go? Go. I don't care. And where the no trespassing signs are, the locked gates, no trespassing sign. You just went past. Bull.
Louise, are you going to kill somebody over it?
Yes, I will. My wife's been attacked out here by people on motorcycles.
The exchange between the two is like a heated argument in a reality TV show. Jared insists he was just turning around and saying prayers, while Darren is playing the tough guy card, throwing accusations of trespassing left and right. It's like a verbal wrestling match with the added spice of gunshots and property disputes. Fast forward a bit, and guess what? The plot thickens. Darren D finds himself in hot water with the law. Yep, he gets booked for second-degree assault by the savvy Clark County deputies. However, our man Darren doesn't stay behind bars for long. He posts bail like he's escaping a movie set. The video ends with the promise of more drama as Darren gears up for a court appearance. Will justice be served? Will the biker get his revenge? Only time will tell. So there you have it, a wild tale of bullets, bikes, and property disputes. Real-life drama caught on camera and ready to be the next viral sensation. Who needs Netflix when you've got the unpredictable world of farmers and trespassers? That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.